Hey guys, it's Toast again from the Fishyaker YouTube channel with my sidekick.
Hi.
Lila's with me. I'm not wearing a shark head right now. On the way back from ICAST 2018. It's Friday, late afternoon right now. We're on I-95 heading north, heading back up towards Virginia and PA. I thought we'd come on and tell you guys honestly what we thought about the stuff we saw at ICAST and whether she had fun at her first year there, and is Susky Shark. So, like I mentioned, we're heading back up right now. It's Friday afternoon. ICAST just ended. We actually left a little bit earlier this morning to kind of beat the traffic. It's never fun getting out of Orlando on a Friday afternoon during the summer. We're getting through Jacksonville during rush hour. That being said, we hit most of our traffic between Orlando and Jacksonville. So Lila and I are heading back up. I thought we'd talk a little about this year's show. Well, again, it was the first year that Lila got to join me. It was really cool seeing everybody there. She already wants to come next year. She's already looking forward to it. Big shout out to our buddies Mike and Kwanzaa for taking us fishing. But as for the show, anyway, the main reason we came down. First issue we actually had was that we went to the old building. They had it actually in the other convention hall. They had it in the South Concourse this time. And of course, we walked all the way from our hotel to the other concourse and walked probably 1.5 miles out of our way and then made it back over. So the feedback on that wasn't the greatest. A lot of people were kind of frustrated because they were looking forward to the other concourse, and I think it just flows better in the other concourse. It just looks better. That's just my 2 cents. As for the location, that being said, it's a building right next door, but the buildings are like 1.5 miles long. So it kind of stunk when we weren't paying attention to which concourse we were going to, and we walked way out of our way in 100-degree heat. All right, so moving on from that, of course, during setup and breakdown day, if you're under 16, you can't get in, so they kicked her out again. When we got down here on setup day, we're going to go help out at the Old Town booth and swing by Akuma, see how those guys are all doing, see who was at the TFO booth, and of course, she couldn't get past the door, and they turned around and kicked her out. If she was wearing her shark head, they probably wouldn't have said anything. Anyway, so they kicked Lila out, not Susky Shark. As for the things at the show, the feedback we're getting from a lot of people is there wasn't a lot out there that knocked their socks off. I'm going to be kind of honest and blunt with you. Lila was overstimulated with all the stuff there, but she hadn't been before. A lot of cool stuff there, don't get me wrong, a lot of really cool gear this year, but nothing really super awesome and unique. There were some cool things. I do have to give a shout out to Jackson's 360 angler boat. Was it the Blue Sky Boat Works? That's actually a really cool boat. So it was the top boat of the year. That thing was pretty cool. Some other things, Lila liked the little snake lure from Savage Gear. That thing's really cool. That thing swims right on top of the water. Looks just like a real snake. Those things were awesome. Looked just like a snake in and out of the water. That thing was really cool. Let's see. Some other things. The big rage at the show this year, after last year, we all know what one product of the year was a bucket. This year there are a lot of companies with buckets. I guess Imitation is the biggest form of flattery. Well, Yeti should feel good because everybody had buckets. A lot of buckets, a lot of booths even were giving buckets away. So it was buckets, buckets, and buckets, and buckets all over the place. That was a big thing. And as I mentioned, Imitation is the biggest form of flattery. Whopper Plopper should be too, because out of all the new lures on the market, there must have been a dozen at least or so that had a Whopper Plopper type of prop tail on it. Yeah. So a lot of Whopper Plopper type of top water lures with spinning tails and stuff on them. Very, very similar to Whopper Ploppers. And then the other thing with kayaks, the big thing with kayaks this year was the pedal drives. Now, of course, I'm a little biased. I love Old Town and Ocean kayaks. We both got PDL systems in our kayaks with the Malibu pedal and from Ocean Kayak and the PDL Predator from Old Town. They're awesome. This year, Old Town came out with 3 new boats. They've got 2 paddle versions, a 10.5 and a 12-foot version of their top water series. We're actually wearing the shirts right now. We're twinsies. Really cool, like flat water, freshwater and river boats. Really cool platforms for fishing from Old Town. And their new pedal drive version too. They put that same 10.3 to 1 gear ratio pedal drive system, the PDL, into a 10.5 foot one. That's really awesome. You're looking at a boat that's got nearly a 500 pound weight capacity, is 10.5 feet long, weighs empty 76 pounds or something like that. That's crazy. And it flies. And it's got like a tunnel, W-shaped tunnel hull, so it's really cool. It's got foam deck padding in it. It's got an upgraded new element seat in it. Heck, and it's just under $2,000 MSRP. So some of them are already getting out into the market. You should see the paddle versions of them already. The pedal drives are coming out within the next month or so. That's cool. But yeah, the pedal drive kayaks are really what everybody has. All the different companies seem to have pedal drives now. And there's a lot of companies out there, kayak companies, that I'd never even heard of. So a whole bunch of different companies out there. Pedal drives were the thing, including, I'm not going to say too much, but there's one company out there that has, well, let's just say one company doesn't have a patent anymore on their drive system, and another company has an exact copy of their original version of it, it seems like. I'll leave it at there. But yeah, so imitation. This year, I would say the theme of ICAST 2018 is imitation is the biggest form of flattery. So pedal drive systems, whopper ploppers, buckets. I don't know. That's it. Some cool stuff, but not a whole lot of like you know, they use the word game changer all the time. I'm not going to use that word. You know, like I said, the 360 angler boat was cool. It's a unique platform. I like it. It's pretty cool. And a lot of quality looking kayaks out there in the market. A lot of different companies. But nothing really 100% totally revolutionary that I could see. But some pretty cool lures. There's always new lures. You know, Savage Gear's always got some cool lures out there. Live Target. But a lot of imitation. That's the theme of the show. So what do you think, Lila?
I think it was great.
Yeah, she's stoked. She had a blast. We're having a hard time driving back north. We want to stop and fish more and not head back all the way up anymore. But anywho, it's been fun, guys. Everybody that swung by and saw us, thanks for giving us a holler. Sorry I wasn't around as much as I could have been. I was, you know, really, I'm still in pretty much pain from a messed up rib, and Lila's had some pretty bad allergy problems. So we've both been under the weather. But we're gonna get back up, do some more fishing. Hopefully, I can get back in the kayak really soon with my sore rib. And get the boats out and get some more on the water stuff and get some more product reviews. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. Subscribe to the Fishyaker YouTube channel. You can subscribe to the Susky Shark YouTube channel now, because somebody turned 13 a while back, so now she can legally have a YouTube channel and a Facebook page. So check out Susky Shark on YouTube and on Facebook, and shoot me a friend request on Facebook. I'm kind of maxed out right now, but anyway, you can follow me at fishyaker.com on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and all that fun stuff too, at John Oast. Alright guys, catch you on the water. Already ready to come back next year. And she wants to come again. Catch you later, guys.
Fishyaker.com, the original kayak rigging video series.